And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position.
He told the coach he could do everything. Let's see. All right.
The 40-yard line. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State to about the 48-yard line. Take a look at the defense for these Texans. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bailey. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Now Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bailey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
3rd down and 1. Here's Mahomes to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try to run this one in. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
He'll try again, and this time he he finally breaks through. It's a touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Stroud now. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now a 3rd and 6. Stroud off the play fake. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And these guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's done. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Payne. And he's got room. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there. 48 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Bailey. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Texans will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And well, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
I don't do Stroud like that. I'll be polite.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Stroud. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 40 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Mahomes now to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
To me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball. That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake. Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball.
I was wondering why he stuttered
in there every now and then.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's get in that end zone.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Stroud from his own end zone. Throw finding Thornton over the middle. And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Stroud looking to change the play.
Are you serious, bro?
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. I know this offense was expecting to do big things.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't get this shit off my screen.
At least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Stroud and company going for it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
Again, it's Stroud.
Complete. This is Mitchell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Stroud sets up the play action.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The Texans at 11-5 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
The throwing again is Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they'll change things up. Play action. Here's Stroud.
Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Stroud working out of the gun.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
And this complete to Mitchell.
Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield. They're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff.
Hey, man,
they'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this 1st half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Somebody didn't hurt
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On fourth down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away. Back deep, Rick Woolen.
This is fielded at the 7.
Bro. So they
And he'll
just
take
pull
a
me.
shot.
So I can run behind him instead of run. Keep running to the sideline.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, their first 2 drives only yielded 3 points. They might be thinking it's time to make something happen. Push the ball downfield and try and gain some points that way. Unfortunately, incomplete.
Now Stroud going to bat it forward on the touch pass. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
I know you're trying to have a scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. And this is Simpson with a catch.
Now a 2nd and 6. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of
talking
the
about
first
the deep
half.
quarter that's supposed to be on.
After open good. And the lead is now 10-7. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
That's what we want right now.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. And just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right.
Bruh.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD.
He ain't run upfield.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good to make it 17-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Should have been 21-0.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
76 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
The motion man is Tate. Now Mahomes. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Well, the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
5 people can't block both.
Here's Mahomes to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Great bailout.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Rashee Rice
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Golden Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Pay for it.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
trying to fool us, y'all. He's trying to fool us.
Final play of the half, Stroud. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not
corner.
reel it in.
Like, what he doing? Ain't
So
no receiver over there.
Down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
It ain't fair, man.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
What ain't fair, man?
A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And able to get this out to the 25.
Excuse me.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And Stroud now to throw.
He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skills showing the power, but just not much room to operate.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Gibbs straight ahead.
A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there.
Yeah, y'all see that,
Just
man.
a yard on the
Missed that
pickup
tackle.
there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Man,
and the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Well, and a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Stroud to throw it.
Flushed out right. And he'll just throw
let him
this
throw
one over
that.
the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I gotta let him
Boy,
throw
that was
that.
lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Stroud will look to throw once more.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
That nigga stop running.
4 yards out.
And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
I was trying to see what the corner did, though.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 89 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On play action, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right.
Bro, come on, Mahomes, bro.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man.
Come on, Mahomes, boy. Wow, they're not here, buddy.
Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bailey. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Golden Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
But why the linebacker backed up, though? I didn't understand that part. Looked like the linebacker backed up, too.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Throwing now is Stroud. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now Stroud going to bat it forward on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night.
It's about your time, Stroud.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Again, it's Stroud. Flush to his right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
The Texans on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Stroud off the play fake. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It's a 42-yard punt, but
you got to let
on the
us get
return.
through that.
And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. 106 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Mahomes now to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Payne. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Now back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They'll try the left side. Bailey.
Bro, you got to block your
after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This now a 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Motion man right is Rice. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick up on his own
brother.
defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing the receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's 2nd and 10. A quick throw caught by Rice.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Man, this nigga, bro.
And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
They're trying to hold me right now.
And it's no good.
What?
Just short. He gave it a good run, but maybe a foot or two short of the crossbar. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they caught a break with that missed field goal. Instead of being tied, they now sit in the 4th quarter driver's seat, still up 3. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
This 2nd and 4. Play action. Stroud now.
Open man, here's Foster. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Stroud looking to change the play.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Second and 10. Now Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this
throw it away.
to no one here. He throws it away.
Lob it up.
And now it's 3rd.
Lob that thing up, man.
Game in the 2nd half. Now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Got something for who?
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't
Come
get
on,
to it.
2-8,
It's
bro.
incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop
Teach
coming
about
after me
kicking field goal.
downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed
Man, your shit looks short
So
just
they
like
get to 3,
mine.
but you wonder now, is that going to
Get
be
the
enough?
fuck out of here.
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had
The
scored a
crazy part
touchdown
looked like
there,
your shit hit
those would be
the front of the
big half-moon
crossbar.
grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
It's
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Oh, we straight. You gonna give it up? Gonna give it up like that.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that
like
lines
that
up
chick
a
on the
decent
first
run,
date
and
after
it
the
also takes us to the 2-minute
after she done
warning.
had one too many.
Here's 2nd down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
You might have that stick drift, my boy.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bailey. And unable to get downhill there.
Pull
so
up
take
on
this
your
up to about the 37.
on your thumb
It's not
pad.
a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
That's crazy.
Well, if you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here.
Oh, he cooked over there.
Mahomes to throw it. That is caught. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Bro,
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a
What
detriment
Rice doing,
to have
man?
a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that
come
one
down
out
here.
a bit too
Come down
far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Give him some help, brother. Give him some help.
Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Because Rice out there jogging like he, I
Definitely 4-down territory.
don't know what he doing.
Time not on their side.
He ain't running this route.
Get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Playing hooky. Oh, we know what this is. We know what it is.
Mahomes will throw. He finds his man complete. That's Bailey. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. Here's Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Mahomes. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown.
Sometimes you got a big boy there, nigga, man.
Away from taking the lead here in the final minute. The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late 4th quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
He did like Shaq used to do in the early 2000s. He used to run down the middle of the court and, you know.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Flushed out right. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner. You watch him drop for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's Stroud. Throw left side complete. That's Simpson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Well, that clock had run awfully low. Now, obviously, no hesitation. Bring out the field goal unit. Try to win it.
And no one happier about that clock stopping than the field goal unit. Now, they can take their time, get set, and try and execute what they need for the game-winning field goal.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And the kick is good. He got it.
Good game,
It's
man.
official now. They're going to the playoffs. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and then everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what real estate people tell us all the time, it's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Houston, they finish off the regular season at 12 up and 5 down. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Buenos Aires, they suffered just their 4th loss all year to bring the final mark to 13-4 overall. And now they'll have to see how the final playoff picture will all shake out. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.